Good morning, Mrs. Schooley. The man in the picture, Bruce Schooley, is your husband of 25 years, a fiendishly ingenious man with an overly suspicious mind. Mr. Schooley was born on June 25, 1953, in a small town in eastern Washington. He has many acquaintances and important dealings with many people over the course of the last 50 years. These people have made it known that they wish to participate in the celebration of his 50th birthday. To that end, we have assembled a team of agents to assist you in acquiring that information. Ken Witters, Security and Weapons Officer. Randy Christopher, Video Surveillance Expert. Lynn Christopher, Archived Image Technician. Danny Broelite, Vocal and Acoustic Engineer. David Broelite, Computer Systems Hacker. Robert Christopher, Chief Security Officer and Martial Arts Specialist. Angel, Agent K9. Jasmine, Agent K10. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to locate, interrogate, and videotape some of the important people in Mr. Schooley's life for the purpose of properly wishing him a happy 50th birthday. As always, should you or any member of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Valerie.
We, the parents of Bruce, have been blessed by his amazing talent and love of life.
He's always been kind and loving. Remember when he gave his little grade school friend a beautiful white bunny at Easter, which he bought with his allowance?
I do remember when we had a garden on Swift Boulevard, and all of the cucumbers were disappearing. He would load up his little red wagon and peddle them to the neighbors for 3 cents apiece.
He loved organizing church trips for the Seekers Group, earned 1 scholarship to college, and a Rotary scholarship to New Zealand for a year. He traveled 2.5 times around the world while in his early 20s.
We remember how he and his beautiful wife, Valerie, showed us the sights in California.
I remember when Bruce and Valerie treated us to a cruise to Alaska with the National Review and the very special 50th anniversary celebration at the Carmel Highlander Inn.
It's been wonderful having a son like Bruce. We are 2 proud parents and love him very much.
Happy birthday, Bruce.
Happy 50th, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. This is Lee, and I'm wishing you a great 50th birthday.
Happy 50th birthday, Bruce, from the Aspens. When I was 50, I had a full head of hair, but look what you have to look forward to just only 4 quick years later. Nikki?
Happy birthday, Bruce, dear brother-in-law. You don't look a day over 49. Love you. Happy birthday, Uncle Bruce. Love, the Aspens. Bye.
Yay!
It's Bruce's birthday coming
Right.
up. He's meant a lot in my life. I want to just say tonight, Bruce, thank you for all you've done. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bruce. Happy big 50.
Happy birthday, Uncle Bruce.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, my favorite Bruce memory was the great DVD scam of 1999. That was the year when Bruce came up with the idea of buying stock in a bunch of companies that were making DVDs, so the stock was cheap. we had to figure a way to get people to buy them. Too many people were relying on their old proven VCRs. So Bruce came up with this scam of figuring out a way to destroy everyone's VCR. So when they replaced it, there was a chance they'd buy the DVD. So he got this idea of making a tape that would ruin people's VCRs. And it was in the guise of a party. So we sent it out as an invitation. We bought a bunch of stock in the DVD companies first, cheap. Then everyone's VCRs got destroyed by our clever little tape. Everyone went up and replaced their VCRs, some of them with DVDs, and the stock went up, and we sold. We made a ton of money. And it was good. So happy birthday, Bruce, and thanks for all the extra cash.
Growing up with Bruce was a scream. I mean, we had so much fun, and he created so many different things when I was a kid with him. And the one that I remember is the rocket water balloon launcher. It was incredible. We'd shoot balloons that would sail forever with this thing. And we one time talked my very sweet, innocent friend Gina into at least launching one balloon. And when she did, it went up into the air, and we looked out, and there were two motorcycle policemen coming down the road right in line with where this thing was going to land. And it missed them, but it hit the hearse. So it splashed the hearse all across the windshield. The policemen were furious. They got out and were trying to find who these hooligans were that had done this thing. And Gina, Bruce, and I were laying on our stomachs in the backyard just praying that they wouldn't find us, and they didn't. So we were lucky on that one. And that was one of my best memories.
Do a video for Bruce's 50th birthday, Mission Impossible.
Dun, dun, dun,
Let's do 4 scenes. Here they are.
How did you get me on this hill? I'm not gonna ski this. Ernest, you always do this. No way.
Ralph, can you come pull my toes?
I'm letting the dogs out. I'm busy.
Pal, where'd Dalton get that gum?
It was Bruce's machine gun.
Bruce, what are you doing? Giving the kid gum.
We give it state to state is we're not.
You know, Tad Turner drives me crazy. Can't stand CNN. I don't even know why they even have him on. Where's Rush Limbaugh?
We want to get.
Happy birthday, Bruce. This
Happy
sure
birthday,
was a Mission Impossible for our family, but we tried to pull something together for you. Thanks. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Have fun. Bye-bye. Love you.
It's amazing, you're 50. 33 years ago, well, 33, 34, I don't know, we started working together at the River Shore. I remember you in that red bus coat. Kind of looked like a skirt, but you were very handsome. Well, we've come a long way in the 33 or 34 years that we've known each other, from red bus coats to late night, almost all night discussions. I'm deeply indebted to you for that and for a few other things. For example, our hike in Tuscany, how you saved me from the vicious dogs when we were so lost coming out of the mountains headed towards Siena. Well, Bruce, it's not over the top to say that you are one of a kind, perhaps the most integrated person I know. Bruce, your friendship is invaluable to me, and you are an extraordinary person.
I'm camera shy, but I did want to take this opportunity to wish you happy birthday.
We have had the pleasure of knowing Bruce and Val for over 20 years. In my house, it's always Bruce and Val. It's not just Bruce, but it's Bruce and Val. Just to let you know what kind of guy Bruce is, my first dealing with Bruce and Val was with business when I was the buyer of a greeting card company, and Bruce was my salesman. The kind of guy he is he would sell me greeting cards that cost him 8 cents to make. He would charge me $1. What a guy that Bruce is. We went to New York. Bruce is still the only guy I know that drank Metamucil at the Russian Tea Room. They're still talking about that in New York. So Bruce, you're turning 50. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a cigar, a glass of cranberry juice and vodka. You're still the only guy I know who drinks that. Have a great 50. May your next 50 be as funny as your first. We love you. Take care. We'll see you in a few weeks in California.
Right. Bye.
My favorite Bruce Almighty story had to do when one of the first times I met him, we were at Lake Powell. It was a hot summer day and this summer storm blew in out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it was just a deluge of rain and then lightning was striking all over, and Bruce and I jumped off our houseboat. We ran out into this beautiful countryside that was just being bombarded with rain, just torrential rain. Lightning striking down, Valerie screaming at us thinking we were going to die. And it was like Old Testament fire and brimstone stuff. It was flash flooding, and Bruce, I see Bruce out there just raising his hands, challenging God, taking him on, saying, "Come on, I dare you, I dare you." Of course, I was out there with him. And that was really one of the first stories of Bruce Almighty. And I think what really made this pertinent was the fact that he was dead drunk from drinking this punch we'd been drinking all day long. So I think that's what gave him the liquid courage to actually get off there and get out there and challenge God.
Bruce came over here and he was yelling and screaming in the parking lot, jumping up and down. He said, "You know what they did? They got a gay doll and they named it Bruce."
Hey Bruce, happy birthday. I remember a long time ago when your devotion to your wife was so great that you actually came out and played softball with us. And you and I had the great privilege of sharing right field together. Oops, here comes the ball to you, thank God. Had I known you better, I wouldn't have been surprised at what happened next. The ball rolled right into a large pile of doggy-doo, and you just didn't want to pick that up, Bruce. And everyone's screaming, "Pick it up, throw the ball, bring it in!" And you're going, but. And I'm going, "I'm not doing it." So finally, Bergeron came running out, screaming at you, "Throw me the ball, throw me the ball." And you went, "Okay, fine." Picked it up and heaved a ball full of dog poop right to Bergeron. Good throw, by the way. He was shaking crap out of his mitt the whole rest of the game. Happy birthday.
Hey Bruce, happy birthday from Bernie and Ruth and family. Here we are telling stories, great stories about you from the past. Bernie remembered some really good ones. Smoking cigars in the silver van, coming up with ideas, business ideas, exclamations, cards, all kinds of things. He remembers the 300,000-mile Mercedes that you backed into the dealership so you could trade it in because it wouldn't go forward. But the best idea, best story was the Flowbee. Here we are, this unbelievable thing that you cut your hair with. I cannot believe your hair looks so good. You always look handsome in your tuxedo on the cruise. But we used it on Jesse. Didn't work. Looked like chopped liver. You must have used it on the dogs before. Good job, though, that you can use it. Never worked for us.
Happy birthday, Bruce. We just wanted to come by and say happy birthday and put our thoughts together on some fun moments that we had. My best recent memory is probably walking across some of those medieval castles and having you look down and know that I'm a little bit more superior than you because you inferior men can't handle those heights. So Mark's got some great stories too, so here he is.
Well, I'm going to talk with a little bit more relaxed time, Bruce. This is when the Halloween party when your lovely wife showed up as a hooker and you were standing guard over her, passed out on the stairway. That was just absolutely classic. And so those were fun memories. And time he showed up at Tahoe, not willing to golf, but showed up with the rest of the guys and was one heck of a Liar's Dice champion, unable to get you away from the Liar's Dice table. And then, of course, all those ski trips that we really never did go on. Those were classics. Thanks for the classic memories.
Still looking forward to those ski trips, though. If you guys can still ski. Happy birthday.
See you, Bruce.
Hi Bruce, happy 50th birthday. We were knocked out by the tape that you put together, a movie with the alien. It was an alien theme, but your creativity got you into a little bit of a problem that year because you had put this green gel in the package to look like some kind of an alien goo. And somehow in some of the packages this green goo oozed out into the VHS tape. Unbelievably, I think 13 people put these tapes into their VCRs and ruined them. And I just couldn't believe that you ended up buying 13 brand new VCRs for all of those people.
Bruce, I just wanted to tell you, while Colleen's not in the room and it's just me in here, I want you to remind you of the promise you've made to me. Call me whenever it is that you and Valerie are having a discussion and you turn out to be right. Thanks, my friend, and happy birthday again.
What do we know about Bruce Schooley?
One of my favorite memories is he was a list maker, and I got to go, he always shared his list of top 10 women with me, and it was then I got this idea that he needed to meet my friend Valerie. And we invited him to our wedding.
Yep.
When I was getting ready for the wedding, I looked out of a window, I saw him coming up to the, into the church, and I called Valerie over and she looked at him and she just fell for him right then. And then somebody said that when he was sitting in the wedding, she turned around to read scripture and he said to the person next to him, he'd not met her yet, I'm going to marry that woman.
So they got married, and we became very close friends.
One of the things I want to say about Bruce is that he's an incredibly generous friend.
Knowing Bruce all these years has been nothing but an inspiration. I've thoroughly enjoyed calling him friend. I'm proud to call him my friend.
Got to get this movie thing made because it would be so cool. And I'm pretty sure that Universal is trying to send you a hint, maybe an invitation, with their summer hit Bruce Almighty. And I have to say that their huge movie coming out July 20th, The Hulk. The Hulk's name is also Bruce. So I think they're trying to tell you something. I think they want to make your movie.
Hi, honey. Happy 50th birthday. I don't know if I can do this. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You've been my e-ticket ride that I was always looking for. I wanted adventures, and with you I've gotten them. You're my daydream believer. I'm your homecoming queen. And it's been the best ride I could ever have asked for. We've had good times and we've had some really hard times, but through it all, I've loved you. You've been the most fun, inspiring, and loving man any woman could have. And I love you. Happy birthday.